At the end of the day, no fear was easy to type down into the lights of the keypad amid tension. My mountain in Amarata. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Saving the good stuff for later, instead typing the past, future, present into existence. Take more than just a few hits. Take more than just a few sips of the surly. The pressure, the pleasure pushing on each lettered square of what you're thinking. Not writing it really down. The digital pounds on ear and my physical life. Seeping out the stories from the margins from where my thoughts were freely spacey. 2 years later, and one door down the hall, the lifeless vines bridged to the ones in full green confused and amused me less and less. The vines had ran out of metaphors to tell me. From inside the shut winter window, I sat contently as season 3 of us repeated. Reality in the countryside was back, although she never left. Up from the floor you danced slow loose and leonine in low light. Your Gemini shadow faded in, faded out to the sea in the room and crashed into the corner dimly. Your feet clung to the floor in my red lightning socks to pause. Pause. Plie. Parallel on the shaggy rug, your feet moved in precise nonchalance, perfect pointing. Pause. Perfect stretching. Plie. Pause. Perfect holding. In perfect timing, you grabbed my leg, to which enigmatic symbols remain received. The increased frequency of premonition now. Naught was said. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. But the chills started to settle after a long while driving. Like the fog, it rolled in deep and long-winded, thickly toiling over goosebumps and granaries. Water in the air plodded over green pastures wetter, from dry to dewy, twisted in the wheat rolls, tossing and turning through landscapes of flesh where curl patterns were tight, contract and recoil as I play in trance, twisting my hair in the middle of a blurry street, appearing into the vapor-filled vineyards of unbottled wine. The black-tailed deer dare frolic between prairies. The black deer dare play with me, boldly leap and ricochet from the revealing fog, and back again into the secret ranges of psychic bewilderness. To pause for them, parked, forever. To watch them deer disappear behind the hill, a vis metacotrix natera between pathways, linking minds, persistence in the reconnecting of vaster pineal fields, vivid, in the damp air amid wet primitive roads leading a muddy way up to the sunset vista unveiling for miles. Snowy and warm. When you completely forget that you're cold. Baby blue mountaintops were tucked between parakeet rolling hills of the spring on the rise. I'm reaching into altostratus, barely parting, thicker clouds vaulted and shown little respect for the wannabe bursting lotus sun. In reality, she barely left. Barely parting, thicker clouds vaulted. and shown little respect for the wannabe bursting lotus sun. In reality, she never left, yet overlooked the Columbia Valley uncanny for maybe my last time. For a moment ever lingers. I thought returning to Walla Walla would strangely be a home away. And it is. Not was said. But the grapes were nice, vinified and converted and suspended amid gravid appellations where my past lives were skinned, then macerated into a glass rich in pink and dark and overpoured. Skins blended together, fermented something worth cheersing for. Driving under the influence of a soft moon and a soft street lamp beaming pink fluorescence against an eerie mauve and melatonin sky. Foggy still over 7 hills, with my high beams on, in sturdy trepidation. We drove through the cotton candy blur as I tried to take significant steps in focus. Remember to breathe. Calm. With us firmly in mind. Remember to breathe. Calm. Remember signals for turning and bear hard to the left, into the ramifications I can barely see. Various vehicles afloat from across the freeway. Time is in malaise. Remember to breathe. Calm. Glossed over in street nightly shine. Watch for turns. Watch out. Calm. Consider the forks in this road, in this life. Everything prior washes.